Welcome, everyone, to the Sun Bowl, home field for the Utep Miners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Utep Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Flames will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Utep's offense will get the first swing of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. The short hands, it's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Utep. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that
breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utep.
QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Flames offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Give to the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defense.
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 28. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Power football with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Makes the grab, it's Smith.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The short hands, it's Smith. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Goes to the option. Oh, better look out! And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to...
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. We've come to the break, and it's Utep holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking for a crease. It's Blue. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
He's got him. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Flames trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Flames. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Quick toss. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Touchdown, Liberty! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last last time they had it and hoping for better fortune this time around. Get it out on the screen. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Here's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Wants to keep it in the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Caught near the sideline, it's Odom.
And just understanding where you're at on the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I give credit for that catch. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
The give to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utep!
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro.
They'll run the option. Makes him talk to the hand. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. He'll toss it. Sweet cut there. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The Flames are on the move. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gray. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. running to green. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Second down coming up. DB's right up on the receivers. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. Already find a hole in that secondary. Touchdown Flames! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Miners can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They get their hands full.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Davis. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Caught over the middle, it's Davis. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
It'll be third and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Flames will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. Out of the gun, the inside give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wilson on the carry. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Nelson. Got a man, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. looking to fire. Here comes the heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Odom. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Miners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Miners will have it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the score. Grab near the marker. It's Odom. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Miners. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Looking for room. It's Blue. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. Oh, what a move.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll give it to the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The option look. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Flames. Great job by the back on the option. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utep has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. With the catch, it's Utep. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Nelson. That's caught, it's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Going downfield for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35.
While he was putting up big numbers coming into this one, we knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Davis. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Utep! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Makes his man miss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And the Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the back. Looking for space. It's Blue. There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Liberty.
Alright guys, I'm going to probably have to restart this. I don't know what is going on with my defense.
You see some
I've tried everything to
confidence over there
stop
as they're
it.
closing in on a Week 7 win.